former spy reveals shocking details about Kim Jong-un's wife who disappeared. Deep within one of the world's most secretive and tightly controlled countries, where even the slightest sign of discontent can have serious consequences, Kim Jong-un, North Korea's supreme leader, is known for his strict and authoritative rule. But behind the firm leadership and commanding presence, there are private stories that are just as astonishing. At the center of one of these is the mystery of his wife, Ri Sol-ju, who suddenly disappeared from the public eye. One day she seemed to vanish without a trace, leaving both the world and the people of North Korea in disbelief. Did she manage to break free from the restrictive environment her husband had created, or was her fate even more challenging, caught under the unyielding authority of her powerful husband? As time passed, the questions only grew, until a veteran spy leaked unexpected details, shining new light on the mystery of her disappearance. North Korea, a country known for its deeply patriarchal history, has always been led by the men of the Kim family. However, this doesn't mean there aren't influential women operating quietly behind the scenes, wielding power in their own way. One burning question remains: who is the most powerful woman in North Korea? First, there is Ri Sol-ju, the enigmatic wife of Kim Jong-un. Though she rarely appears in public and remains largely unknown, her role as First Lady has made her one of the most powerful figures in the country. Ri Sol-ju, once a singer and mother to 3 children with Kim Jong-un, holds a position of great significance, but the question remains: does she have real influence within the government, or is she merely a figurehead, dependent on her husband's power? Her life is shrouded in secrecy, leaving the world to wonder whether she has truly freed herself from the shadows, or if she is still trapped within the gilded cage of her position. Another name that can't be overlooked is Hyun Song-woo, Kim Jong-un's first love and now one of the most prominent figures in North Korea's artistic community. Once a famous singer, Hyun not only captivated domestic audiences but also gained significant influence within the inner circles of the country's supreme leader. Rumors have long circulated about her close relationship with Kim Jong-un from the early days of his reign, and her presence seems indispensable at nearly every major event. This special connection has led many to believe that Hyun Song-woo wields a quiet yet substantial power, influencing the country's cultural and propaganda machinery behind the scenes. Equally intriguing is Kim Yo-jong, Kim Jong-un's younger sister, who has emerged as one of the most significant political figures in North Korea, often referred to as the Iron Lady. Of the country, Kim Yo-jong is her brother's most trusted advisor, with a considerable influence within the inner workings of the government. Before Kim Jong-un took power, Kim Yo-jong was also considered a potential contender for the leadership role. Her determination and decisive nature have made many both fearful and respectful, further solidifying her position in a regime that has long excluded women from power. As one of the few women in the government and the only female member of the North Korean National Defense Commission, Kim Yo-jong has demonstrated leadership and influence that rivals many of her male counterparts. Her cool-headedness and uncompromising approach have earned her a place as a true power player in the shadowy world of North Korean politics. These women, each with their own unique role, are all entangled in the web of Kim Jong-un's absolute power. They might be seen as pawns in his game, or perhaps more as key players with their own agendas. Regardless, they all carry an air of mystery, and their stories remain largely unsolved. There's speculation that a hidden competition exists between these 3 women, Ri Sol-ju, Kim Yo-jong, and the mysterious lover for the coveted position of influence beside Kim Jong-un. Each brings something different to the table: the graceful wife, the steely sister, and the powerful lover. Among them, Ri Sol-ju remains a particularly enigmatic figure, having once appeared by Kim Jong-un's side at major events, only to suddenly disappear from the public eye. A rushed marriage, a vibrant artistic past that has been obscured, and secret pregnancies — all of this paints a complex portrait of the woman who became North Korea's first lady. According to a former spy, this story could change everything we understand about the Kim regime. Experts have speculated that Ri Sol-ju, who is said to come from a prestigious family with a good education, having been a singer who performed abroad, may be merely part of a political drama. Her father was a professor, her mother an obstetrician, and she was reportedly arranged to become the wife of Kim Jong-un after his father suffered a stroke in 2009. However, their marriage was only publicly acknowledged in 2012 after she had given birth to their first child in 2010. Even more shocking is the revelation that this child is not Kim Jong-un's first son. According to confidential sources, there had previously been a healthy son born to another woman. With chilling secrets and intertwining theories, the lives of the women around Kim Jong-un have become increasingly mysterious, fueling public curiosity. Could this mysterious child be the true heir to the regime? And with her gentle appearance and role as First Lady, is Ri Sol-ju truly Kim Jong-un's wife, or merely a facade? The journey to uncover the power of these women will undoubtedly alter your perspective on one of the most secretive and unpredictable regimes in the world. Ri Sol-ju's presence alongside Kim Jong-un at public events for a long time projected an image of a powerful yet peaceful family. However, when Ri Sol-ju disappeared from the public eye, speculation about her life behind the curtain of North Korea grew even more intense. Did her gilded life push her to make a bold decision? And if she really tried to escape, what could have led her to take such a risk against a powerful and mysterious husband like Kim Jong-un? According to revelations from a former South Korean spy, Ri Sol-ju's sudden disappearance was not merely a case of laying low as she had done in the past. She had previously appeared consistently with Kim Jong-un at major events, but there were also several periods where she abruptly vanished without explanation. However, her absence in 2020, right after the Lunar New Year, was particularly prolonged, prompting the public and international media to raise questions. Several theories have emerged around this absence, from the possibility that she was confined by her husband to protect Kim Jong-un's secrets, to the possibility that she escaped but was recaptured. Some sources claim she was seen in Malta, fueling speculation that she might have tried to flee North Korea and seek asylum abroad. Additionally, the presence of Hyun Song-wol, who is rumored to be Kim Jong-un's first love and secret lover, has added further intrigue to the rumors. Hyun, a famous singer and member of the Moranbong band, a symbol of artistic excellence in North Korea, has been seen with Kim Jong-un at various important events, even taking on a role resembling that of his special assistant. The complicated love story between Kim and Hyun is said to have started when Kim Jong-un was studying in Switzerland, where Hyun was his caretaker. Although Kim Jong-un's father, Kim Jong-il, later forced him to end the relationship and marry Ri Sol-ju, many rumors persist that Kim continued to harbor feelings for Hyun, the woman he truly loved. While Ri Sol-ju remained absent from the public eye, Hyun Song-wol emerged from the shadows, appearing with Kim Jong-un at various locations, including areas devastated by storms. South Korean intelligence sources have suggested that Hyun now holds a significant political role in North Korea, not just as an artist but as a politician, with the potential to become a powerful woman alongside Kim Jong-un. South Korean media reported in 2013 that Hyun was executed by Kim Jong-un's orders, but just a year later, she reappeared and continued to be active in politics. This unexpected return fueled further speculation about a power struggle between Hyun and Ri. It is also believed that Ri Sol-ju plays a large role in educating their daughter, Kim Joo-ae, who many speculate could be the future leader of North Korea. The possibility that Ri has dedicated considerable time to raising and training Kim Joo-ae, even protecting her from hidden dangers, adds layers of intrigue to the ongoing mystery of Ri's disappearance. Rumors have circulated about Ri's health, whether she might have been isolated due to the pandemic, or even if she is pregnant, but no official confirmation has come from North Korea. Meanwhile, the public continues to wonder, can Ri Sol-ju escape the shadow of Hyun Song-wol and maintain her place by Kim Jong-un's side? Or has she been pushed into obscurity, making way for a deep love Kim Jong-un has had since his youth? What will become of Ri Sol-ju, the woman who has become the symbolic First Lady of North Korea? The mysterious and complex love story between Kim Jong-un and Hyun Song-wol has become the center of attention, sparking curiosity and excitement among the public, while also opening a new, dramatic chapter in the history of the Kim dynasty. This relationship, long rumored, has become more explosive than ever, with revelations from former top South Korean spy Choi Soo-young of the National Intelligence Service. He has confirmed that this was not just a secret affair, but that Kim Jong-un actually has an illegitimate child with Hyun Song-wol, a shocking piece of information that has sparked heated discussions among North Korean power circles. The love between Kim and Hyun is not just about secret meetings, but also carries heavy responsibilities and deep secrets. In a country where everything must follow the regime's strict rules, this relationship has caused an undeniable ripple, stirring not only the population but also the leadership of North Korea. Particularly, Kim Jong-un's failure to officially announce a successor to the throne has further heightened public interest. Is this illegitimate child part of Kim's succession plan, or just a secret that must be kept hidden? As these revelations spread like wildfire, people cannot help but question the true nature of the relationship between Kim Jong-un and Hyeon Song-wol. Hyeon, known not only as a famous artist but also as a powerful woman in North Korean society, has long been an enigmatic figure in the life of the leader. She has appeared in unimaginable circumstances, but her true role in Kim's private life has never been made clear. From secret meetings to incomplete pieces of their lives, this story is not just a romance, it is a psychological battle, a tension between love and power in a totalitarian regime. Questions about the identity of the heir, the future of North Korea, and the secrets Kim Jong-un is keeping make this dramatic story impossible to ignore. Will Kim Jong-un acknowledge this illegitimate child, or will their relationship remain forever shrouded in secrecy? Only time will answer these burning questions, but one thing is certain: the love story between Kim and Hyeon will continue to attract attention and make people think endlessly. Kim Jong-un's illegitimate children. While many still believe that Kim Jong-un's legitimate son will be the heir to the dynasty, the reality reveals a completely different picture. Kim's firstborn, with his official wife, despite holding an official position, is said to be weak and pale, rarely drawing public attention. In contrast, his illegitimate child with Hyeon Song-wol, named Kim Il-long, is described as a strong and healthy boy. This raises questions about whether Kim Jong-un has begun to seriously consider the future and leadership potential of his children. The Kim family bloodline has always been seen as the deciding factor in power and succession. In North Korean tradition, the eldest son is usually favored as the heir, but this rule is not set in stone. Kim Jong-un, although not the eldest son, was still chosen by his father to take over the leadership. The current situation, with a strong illegitimate child and a frail legitimate one, is bound to stir debates and power struggles in the future. Who will carry on the legacy of North Korea's hermit kingdom? Will Kim Jong-un choose Kim Il-long, his legitimate son, or perhaps even his daughter, Ju Ae, who is being groomed for leadership? South Korean intelligence reports suggest that Ju Ae is being carefully trained to become the future leader of North Korea. Both her father and mother are preparing her to face the immense political challenges ahead. However, having a woman lead a country like North Korea is not an easy prospect, given the patriarchal traditions deeply embedded in the Kim family and North Korean ideology. Kim Jong-un's complicated family life not only reflects the harsh rules of the regime, but also paints a tangled picture of relationships, power, and dark secrets. Can he keep these secrets hidden forever, or will one day these children play a role in the Kim family's dramatic power struggle? These questions not only fuel curiosity, but also open a new chapter in the story of power, ambition, and the human experience under the political spotlight of North Korea. But that's not all. South Korean intelligence has also revealed that Kim Il-long is not Kim Jong-un's only illegitimate child. His youngest child, also born out of wedlock, is said to be around 5 years old or younger. The details of this child remain a mystery, including their gender, but the child's mother is believed to be a North Korean-Japanese piano artist named Ryu Sim. This is an intriguing detail, as Ryu Sim could be a descendant of Koreans who migrated to Japan in the 1950s when North Korea was promoted as a promised land. However, when they returned to their homeland, they faced a life of hardship and discrimination. In the past, many Koreans in Japan who had hoped for a better life back home found themselves confronting the harsh reality of North Korea, where discrimination and abuse were still rampant. Ryu Sim, as a representative of these immigrant generations, adds a layer of complexity to the story of Kim Jong-un and the dark secrets surrounding his family life. These revelations have not only shocked the public but also raised numerous questions. Will Kim Jong-un have the courage to publicly acknowledge his illegitimate children? How will the internal power struggles unfold when the existence of these children could dramatically shift the political landscape in North Korea? It's certain that the secrets of Kim's illegitimate children will continue to be a hot topic, capturing the attention of both the press and the global public. Love replacing a sister in North Korea's palace. In the scheming, power-driven world of Kim Jong-un, his feelings for a secret lover have come to dominate his thoughts more than the trust he places in his own sister, Kim Yo-jong, who is known as one of his most trusted advisors. Kim Yo-jong, often referred to as the most dangerous woman in the world, is not only a powerful figure in North Korean politics, but also a symbol of a brave generation of women in a harsh society. Her presence in the secretive Kim dynasty has always been one of caution. When the South Korean president proposed economic aid to North Korea in exchange for a commitment to denuclearization, Kim Yo-jong responded defiantly, telling him to keep quiet. She is not only a powerful voice within the government, but has also participated in meetings with several international leaders, including former President Trump. Her confidence and authority were evident in her strong warnings to South Korea, asserting her position within the Hermit Kingdom. For example, when South Korea conducted live fire drills near the border, Kim Yo-jong boldly stated that this act was suicidal madness and that South Korea would face serious consequences. Raised in isolation alongside her brothers, Kim Jong-Un and Kim Jong-il, Kim Yo-jong was once considered a prime candidate to inherit the Kim dynasty. However, after her brother became supreme leader, her role shifted to that of a supportive figure responsible for managing his schedule. While Kim Jong-un is known for his authoritarian tendencies and his readiness to eliminate obstacles, such as executing his own uncle, he has maintained a close relationship with his sister. Many believe that Kim Yo-jong is the closest person to him, someone he trusts implicitly. However, in 2020, when Kim Jong-un's wife disappeared from the public eye and his secret lover Hyun Song-wol began appearing by his side, things took a surprising turn. Some reports even claimed that the lover had replaced the wife, leading to a mysterious transfer of power. Hyun Song-wol, Kim Jong-un's secret lover, appears to be gradually filling the void left by Kim Yo-jong, taking on tasks that once belonged to his sister. Ironically, Kim Yo-jong was once seen as the potential successor in the event of a crisis involving her brother, but now it seems Kim Jong-un may be growing wary and pushing her aside. During a military parade in 2020, Hyun Song-wol was seen guiding guests, receiving flowers, and standing behind Kim Jong-un like an assistant, raising questions: has Kim Yo-jong lost her position? Notably, the top position at North Korea's propaganda department, once held by Kim Yo-jong, has now been given to Hyun Song-wol, signaling a clear shift in power. Hyun now not only manages day-to-day activities but also oversees Kim Jong-un's scheduled tasks that were once solely entrusted to his sister. Is Hyun Song-wol the only love in Kim Jong-un's life, or are there other secrets concealed beneath the veneer of power and mystery? This dramatic love story is not only a family tragedy but also a grand spectacle, where emotional entanglements and political power intertwine to form a complex, chaotic picture of survival in the dark political world of North Korea. This raises the question: why would Kim Jong-un choose to trust a woman who has been involved in illegal pornographic activities over his sister, who has been by his side since childhood? As Kim Jong-un's relationship with his secret lover deepens, the questions about power, love, and betrayal within the Kim family continue to capture global attention and stir curiosity. Perhaps in the mind of the dictator, this mysterious woman is not just a lover, but also an important political pawn in the high-stakes game he is playing. Kim Jong-un's secret harem of young women. Kim Jong-un, the supreme leader of North Korea, is not only known for his political role but also for the dramatic secrets hidden in his private life. While Hyun Song-wol is considered his secret lover, this relationship is not entirely secret. Rumors about it have spread like wildfire, causing public speculation. Furthermore, the mysterious disappearance of Kim's wife, once an important part of his public image, also seems to be linked to Hyun, opening up many questions about the complex relationships and power dynamics in Kim Jong-un's regime. What is even more astounding is the existence of a harem of young, beautiful women, a secret team of entertainers that many dare only whisper about in private circles. According to reports from former spies, every year, Kim Jong-un selects 25 virgin girls, not only to serve him but also to entertain high-ranking officials within his regime. The harsh selection process is chilling. These girls undergo rigorous tests, where not only their own backgrounds but also their families are scrutinized to ensure no ties to enemy countries. Even a small scar or mole on their bodies could disqualify them from the entertainment team. Once they pass these brutal tests, these girls are sent to a secret location for thorough training. There, they learn how to serve Kim Jong-un as well as undergo propaganda lessons. They are taught that Kim Jong-un is not only the leader of the country but also the most handsome man in the world. These praises are not merely blind worship, but part of a psychological strategy to reinforce his power. After their training, the girls are released to serve at lavish parties, events, and to entertain leaders in glittering, high-profile settings. They become part of Kim Jong-un's entertainment scene, playing roles in his extravagant gatherings, where the bright lights mask the dark reality behind the power dynamics of his regime. What is even more surprising is that many families take pride in having their daughters become part of this entertainment team, viewing it as a great honor. Despite being minors, many of these girls are convinced that serving the leader is a sacred duty, a contribution to the country that everyone should be proud of. Behind the glitz, however, the story of these young women is filled with tragedy. Many of them have their agency stripped away, living in a world where personal choice is nearly non-existent. They have no option but to become part of the entertainment team, where their lives are bound by strict rules and constant surveillance from those in power. This control extends not only to the girls themselves but also to their families, who face pressure to maintain their lineage's purity and honor. Could this be one of the greatest secrets Kim Jong-un is hiding? The story of this mysterious harem raises profound questions about power, control, and the suffering of these young women in North Korea's harsh political landscape. On one hand, Kim Jong-un projects an image of a tough, unyielding leader, but behind the closed doors lies a more complicated reality where power and desire merge in dramatic ways. One cannot help but wonder, in Kim Jong-un's world of secrets, is there room for true love, or is it all just a brutal power game? How many more secrets lie buried behind the fortified walls of the Kim dynasty, secrets we have yet to uncover? As the supreme leader, how far will Kim Jong-un go to protect these secrets from the light of justice? Every step he takes is not only a political decision but a fierce battle to preserve things that few dare to explore. Let us reflect on what could be hidden behind the doors of one of the world's most secretive regimes. Don't hesitate to share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this content interesting, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the next gripping and exciting story. Thank you for following, and see you in the next thrilling discoveries ahead.